Hello, and welcome to Backlog Conquering. And this is part 6, or, well, week 6 of Fatal 12. And week 5 in the game. Wow. Very, very long episode. We met up with like half of the divine people. It's crazy. Let me turn autoplay on. But yeah, it is gonna be difficult to recap. But we learned something. We learned that the cards can change. And how that's gonna affect things going forward is gonna be really interesting. So we learned that the cards not only don't... The cards tell the personal truth. And may not be the actual truth. The cards tell what the person believes in. And then later, someone was able to change their card out of anger. It shocked everyone. But we're kind of nearly done all the easy people to get rid of in the divine selection. So, after such big changes and revelations, like Miharu on the right, we learned that the name we've always known her by is not actually her name. Family name's different. We really shouldn't see how this week goes. Is it going to be a simpler week? Is it going to be a lot more talking? Who are we going to target this week? Because we did have 2 cards for one of the other people, but that card's now gone. This culture festival has been like one of the background stories. We helped by offering lady on the right, I think Naomi, offering her, like, teaching her how to do coffee. Make coffee, sorry. I've been wondering if this sort of B plot will lead one of these weeks. Currently we're in June. This whole thing started early May, perhaps even late April. Like the final week of April, perhaps. Yes, there's like a lot of these. There's a certain element of stereotyping or troping. Thus, applied it to the coffee shop
このメンバーで遊びに行こうって話をしてるんだけど、どう？再来週大丈夫ですけど、私が行ってもいいんですか？
僕は構わないよ。
Miharu and Naomi aren't perfect friends.
まだどうするか決めてないけど。
So Naomi is also younger than them. I think maybe the year below.
うちのカラオケって案はどこ行ったの？私楽しみにしてます。あ、でもちゃんと文化祭の時は
A little bit of
ナオミ、あ、いや、大丈夫。
antagonism or something between Miharu and Naomi.
頑張ってね。
I think it's because Miharu is in love or has a crush on us, Rinka. And I think Naomi does as well. Because we're oblivious to it. I think Miharu and Naomi
お二人
can
さん、
almost sense
早く
it.
食べないと昼休み終わっちゃうよ。
Be careful about spacing out like that. I got called out a few times recently.
リンカの方から僕に声をかけてきてくれるなんて。
昨日の消えたカードのこと。
残念だね。この後お茶でもと思ったけれど、僕はバイトがあるから付き合えないんだ。
Oh, have a chat on the way to the train station.
だから簡潔に。4の少年のこととか、ミハルには話してるから、意見が聞きたくって。
Yeah. Number 4 was the kid.
4番、未練のカードを取得したと言っていたね。12番の男性が取得したものと同じだ。つまり君のカードも消えたんだね。
If I'm right, then that card was the regretted not having his mother's lunch. But that kid had also asked us to nominate them and not the old guy.
それとね、
We didn't. And that made the kid furious.
牛塚さんの話を聞いていて思ったことがあるんだ。
彼の話、それはどんな内容かな。
人と人の関係の話かな。私たちは生きている限りいろんな人間関係の中にいるけど、誰かに行動を強要することはできない。
羊さんの
If you missed the first part,
どうしてわか
the
る？
kid in the first part,
君のことだからね。
silver hair,
半ば無理
the
やり
reason why we're in
羊
this,
さんを選定に関わらせない
They
よ
had
う
a
にした
bomb.
ことについて
they bombed
迷
a
っている
train.
んだろう。先に伝えておく。
And they have amnesia, so they don't
僕
remember.
の意見は変わら
But
な
they
い。
have all the skills of an
羊
assassin.
さんが選定に関わることは
They're scared of
危険に足を
themselves
踏
a
み
little
入れ
bit.
るということだ。でもね、リンカ。確かに君の言う通りだ。君たちの行動も心も僕には強制すること
It's
が
that fear that made them want us to nominate them, not the old guy.
僕がリンカのために命を捧げると決めたのも自分の意思で、リンカが数度しか会っていない選定の参加者のためにおせっかいするのも自分の意思なのにね。
うん、そうだよね。
Oh, you. That was the name that the old guy gave the kid. So when the kid remembers their name, it's possible their name card may change from you to what it actually is. They believe they are you, that's the name the old man gave them. But once they remember their actual name, it could be the second card lost. I want to be careful about going this way, especially, yeah, be careful of that, you kid. It's a shame that we weren't given the opportunity to vote for you. it would have been very interesting to see if we had voted and you had gone, where the story would have diverged. House is gone. Interesting. So like I said, well, this is week 6. So 5 weeks of the old man living there have been erased. They would have found his body 5 weeks ago, and after a couple of weeks emptied it and then removed the apartment. Here we go.
次の選定の時は僕を殺してくれる?
Don't have the cards to do it.
やっぱりこのままだったら未練を教えてもお姉ちゃんは僕の指名に踏み切れないよね。今はまだお姉ちゃんは迷ってるけど、お姉ちゃんには必ず僕を殺してもらう。
That's a threat I would believe.
ユウ君、記憶が戻ったんだよね。だからユウ君の持っていた本当の未練がカードに変わったから、私たちの持っていたカードが消えた。眠っていた記憶には何があったの？地獄だよ。お姉ちゃんにも覚悟をしてもらうよ。待って、もっと。
Yeah, please remember that's annoying. He's possibly the most dangerous, or like second or third most dangerous character in this game. I don't know what's up with the pauses this week in this part. The second one we've had. Unfortunately, with all the rain outside, I can't hear my PS4. It's not like this game was taxing it anyway, but if the music stops, we're in trouble. Put the autoplay on. Turn that off manually. Didn't do anything. Well, if this keeps happening, I will. Oh. How odd. Ominous. I mean, should we team up with someone else? With Alan, perhaps, might work with us? He regained his old memories, but he still had the memories from the time he spent with the old man. Then yeah. Personal perception. He has a name, but he cherishes the name the old man gave him, perhaps. Well, we have an idea of what he did, because it affected us directly in the first part of this series. But we don't know anything beyond that, you know. who you grew up with and all that.
なんていうかな。
It's even also affecting Naomi a little bit. She has vague memories of how we died. She's experiencing that nightmare.
誰にもわからないことだから。
I wonder if we get knocked out of this, is there a chance that Naomi will also die? Because we kind of tried to save her at the very end. Oh wow, Friday already. It took like an hour and a half just to get to Wednesday last week. I expected him to do something with the school. At least we told Miharu something. Yu seems to be smart. He could target any one of our friends. Thankfully our grandma is also not there at the moment. What are we gonna do? I still think the way around this is to everyone not to vote for anyone, and for everyone to arrive at the final destination on the final time, final week. Because the rules are, the winners are those who arrive at the final destination. So, why don't we all just do that? Oh, she's here, okay. This is the destination that we were all meant to reach. But because of what happened in the first part of the series, we weren't. So, it's hard to imagine why the old man would end up here. You know, all the Russian tourists, when they got the whole of Japan to go to, why would the Russian tourists end up here at that specific place and time in the future? Hard to know. My ears were burning. Ah. So she did hear us.
すみません。そんなに驚かせてしまうなんて思いませんでした。いや、それはいいんだけど。あれ、どうして？準備は大丈夫？あ、はい。準備も大部分が終わってるので、今日はみんなで早く帰ったんです。その分、明日は早朝からなんですけどね。凛花先輩って遠足の前日にそわそわして眠れないって経験ありませんでしたか？
No, I have.
私はあんまり。先輩らしいです。私は
One of the last times I flew back to England. Oh, couldn't sleep the night before. Couldn't sleep on the plane. Parents picked me up at the airport. Immediately got seatbelted in, got comfortable, and fell asleep until my parents woke me up at McDonald's. From the airport to home, it's a few hours, so... Now, I wonder what we're going to get to do in terms of a choice.
大丈夫だよ。初めて会った時からは考えられないね。
When we first met.
恥ずかしい。
Oh, let's hear this story.
思い出さないでください。懐かしい。あれはまだ4月の最初で。
That's about like the start of the school year, if I remember right, here in Japan. Oh yeah, it says their entrance and opening ceremonies. This is a new picture. We haven't had this before. Graham's going to the countryside end of March, and she's still there. End of March. The end of March is like spring vacation time, if I remember. Then school, I think, it's the start of April, with the start of May being Golden Week, which is like 3 days vacation. But if you're lucky, 4 or 5, depending on the schedule of the year. So yeah, she must be the first year and we must be second year students. There's a huge library, 3 floors like that. I don't think the university I went to had a library this big.
Ne, どうしたの? すみません。もう帰ります。
I think that we work there.
いや、私別に図書委員とかじゃないし、困ってるように見えたけど。
Probably have the book she's looking for, don't we?
まあいいや。何か探してるんでしょ？それだけ教えて。勝手に手伝うから。え？でも。もうちょっとすると、見回りの先生来て追い出されるよ。手伝うなって言うなら。
We're a bit blunt, but
困ってるんで
getting to the point because we don't have a lot of time.
自分の手帳を文庫本と間違えてしまっちゃって、本を読みながら歩いてたら間違えたことにも気づかなくって。
She probably doesn't even remember where in the library she was. 'Nice. Wow, we managed to get her an extra hour.
本当にご迷惑をおかけしました。ありがとうございました。先生 してくれて。説得って言うのかな、あれ。まあでも、見つかってよかったね。さ、帰りな。駅まで一緒に。私と一緒にいるところを見られたら変な噂でも立つかもよ。噂？どうしてですか？
Oh, she didn't know about us.
だってさっき私のこと怖がってなかった？怖がってた？いえ、あれは恥ずかしくって。あんななくし方普通しないじゃないですか。それもそうだね。
Yeah, I can't say I've ever heard of anyone losing a book like that. Funny though. But it's also funny and believable at the same time.
獅子舞凛花、よろしくね。獅子舞先輩。私は羊直美です。よろしくお願いします。
Yep, she tripped over herself in the very first part of the story as well. That's a nice little introduction.
そういえばさ、なんで図書室で手帳を出してたの？読んだ本の題名とか感想とかを書くようにしてるんです。私にとってはそれが日記の代わりで、同じ本でも読む日によって感想が変わることもありますし。ねえ、ナオミ。先輩、月曜日に言おうと。どうぞ。文化祭が終わったら話そうって考えてたんだけどさ、この機会だし言うね。私がナオミを突き放しちゃったこと謝ろうと思って。ごめんね、私の勝手で遠ざけちゃって。そんな。だって凛花先輩は私のこと心配してくれたから。それは分かってるから、そんな謝らなくっても。私はやっぱり弱いままだからね。もしナオミが良ければ。
Oh. Is she actually going to admit feelings as well?
答えなんて決まってるじゃないですか。
So we are in a love triangle, in a way.
すみません。
Got Naomi and Miharu. But the way the story is being told, the Miharu one, feels like we needed like a chapter 0 to understand that.
まずは明日と
That's had a whole year
頑張ってね。
of in-game life, which we're not privileged to. But with Naomi here, it's feels a lot more natural. And we're kind of able to understand it a little bit more.
おはよう凛花。
Ooh, here we go. Culture Festival time.
今週ずっと考え込んでいるように見えたけれど、少しすっきりしたようだね。何かあったのかい？
何か。ちょっとお散歩しただけ。
くす。そうかい。難しい顔をする凛花も魅力的だけれど、今日くらいは
One of Naomi's gonna dress up like us, perhaps.
羊さんの頑張り
Put
の
the
成果を
gold streaks in her hair or something.
ミハルがナオミのこと気にするなんて。
そうかな。僕もちゃんと彼女が頑張っていたことは認めているよ。
そうだね。
やっと笑ってくれたね。僕でも君を笑わせることができて安心しているよ。
大げさなんだから。
おはよう。いやー、寝坊しちゃったよ。
Yeah, 5 minutes ain't too bad.
文化祭だから余裕。
I wonder if we're going to be able to use in-game options and go to different places and do different things. That'd be fun. Like if this part being like halfway through the experiment is going to be more like casual, more like a break after the seriousness of part 5.
お疲れ。
なんとも形容しがたい中途半端さだったね。僕たちのクラスの企画は占いの館という安直な名前なのはともかくとして、部屋を暗くして水晶を置いておけば雰囲気が出ると思っているようだね。予算がないから衣装が黒い布をまとうだけというのは仕方がないけれど、僕たちの仕事がお客さんの占い結果を印刷して渡すだけというのは面白みに欠けるよ。
みはる、今日毒がすごいね。
まあまあ。
Blunt.
うち
He's
はそれなりに楽しめたよ。
truthfully blunt. You go on YouTube, I think I remember someone showed me a like a cardboard roller coaster was made during one of these culture festivals. But yeah, that's their class. The fortune teller. Put no effort in, did it at the last minute. Get what you put in, you know? Well, let's see what the rest of the school's got.
せっかくだし、校内一周はしとかないとね。はあ、疲れたね。
Courtyard and auditorium are bigger spaces. I wonder what those entailed.
校内カップ持ってる人が多いよね。
プラスチックのキャップのついた紙コップだね。
Ah, take out coffee.
ってことですな。校内で持ち運べ
I
る
wonder
よう
if
にしたのは
schools are much like the rest of Japan, where like trash cans are few and far between, often at convenience stores.
じゃあ、そろそろナオリンの教室に突撃
Sometimes you get them outside vending machines, but those ones are typically just for bottles and cans. So I wonder if the schools have trash cans throughout, or if they've had to put some in especially for it.
おお、飾り付けしてある。
They did. Blackboard art, again, if you go on YouTube, type in like Japan high school or Japan school blackboard art. Some of it's fantastic. Oh, that's a point. I don't know if coffee and tea and is actually available in school because of like the caffeine.
ちょっと
I know the vending machines near where I work full of coffee and tea, even energy drinks. I don't know if actually inside schools they're allowed it or not.
ナオリン、資材が足りないってことで 友達と一緒に追加の買い物に行ってるみたい。さっき出たばっかりだからちょっと時間かかるかもって。予想外に人が来てるみたいだ
I don't know
よ。
if you noticed, but the clocks in this week, I've noticed, had no hands on them.
きちんとしていたんだね。
It's just a white circle.
さすがだよ。
どうする？また後で来る？
せっかく来たし、いただいてこっか。またちょっとしたら来ればいいし。
そうだね。うちも座りたかったし。
羊さんもライオン感が好きみたいだね。
言われてみれば小物とかのセンスも似てるよね。出張版？
Wonder if they have a name for this place.
通ってたし、小物を一緒に買いに行ったりしてたからかな。
Cat corner or something silly like that.
そうだね。きっとリンカの影響だ。
You're white, damn.
そういやさ、最近1年に転校生来てたりしてたっけ？
You.
白い髪の小さい子なんだけど見覚えがなくって、朝来るときにちらーって見かけたんだよね。
転校生かい？わからないよ。僕はあまり他の学年のことは知らないからね。
私もマオよく見てるね。
いや、あの子は一回見れば覚えてるはずだよ。リータンに負けず劣らず尖ってたからね。高一にしてはちょっと幼い感じだけど、ボーイッシュな顔つきで可愛い
Disappointing.
感じ。
I think we talked about it before that he looks acted like junior high school. How did they get in
そんなに
high school?
印象的だったのかい？
そうだね。ナオリンのとこに遊び行くとき、どのクラスの子か聞いてみよっか。
まさか。
Hopefully Miharu got there first.
でも考えすぎかな。制服を着てたんでしょ？
そう。だから1年生の子って分かったんだけど。お、帰って
Means
き
you's
たみたい
worked
だ
out
わ。
that Miharu goes to the same school as us.
なんかナオリン知り合いがいるかもって挨拶しに行ったんだって。しかも今話した1年の子みたいなんだけど、
Well, yeah,
挨拶
in the very first
何
part,
があったのかな。
Naomi tripped over and fell over into the student. So I wonder if Naomi has memories of that character or not.
どっかで待ってて。
リータン？
Okay, Miharu worked it out with us. All the other participants left in this divine selection, they're all much older than us and would stick out like a sore thumb unless they were to become a teacher or like a club tutor or something. Did the kid do another bombing? But this time at school. We still haven't remembered the time we met him outside the train station in part 1. I mean, this is from Naomi's point of view. Huh, just in a girl's uniform, okay. Perhaps he isn't a transfer, perhaps he just took a uniform and snuck into the school. What? What's he planning? Yeah, we haven't heard any updates on this for a few weeks now. So, is she gonna remember him? Let's make you wonder why Naomi isn't in the Divine Selection, because yeah, you know, the rewriting of time has brought her back to life probably as well. Is it like a science classroom? No. His eyes, blue, but if you notice the black in the middle, it's almost like vertical, like a cat. Damn, so Naomi did survive because of us. What an amazing sacrifice. I flashed the room. It was a bomb. Oh, whoa, look at that picture. But unlike us, Naomi can die. All those in the Divine Selection can't die. They can probably experience pain. We saw the Russian girl experience hunger, but Naomi, not in it, so she can probably experience death. Damn, Naomi's in big trouble here.
参加者っていうのは皮肉だね。こんな狭いところで爆発させれば僕だってただでは済まないはず
You
に
can just about see that above his hair.
傷は頬の切り傷一つ、風向きや壁になった机に偶然助けられ守られている。もう喋れないようだね。これだけ派手にやればあっちの方も問題なさそうだね。まだ喋れたのか。さっきからそればっかりだね、お前は。僕は死ななければならない。生きていちゃいけない人間なんだ。でもね、せめてその死には意味があると信じたい。あの人に殺されれば僕の死にも意味があったと思えるんだ。きっとあの人は僕を殺せなかった。このままではずっと同じだから覚悟してもらう。しつこいな。もう間もなく死ぬだろうけれど余計なことを話されると深いかもしれない。人思いに殺してあげる。
Do the stereotype thing and reveal it all. Of course, we're watching with the player. Obviously, he doesn't want to, but damn. Barely hear her over the fire.
黙れ。
No. He did it. Damn. Damn. Didn't expect that at
ちょ
all.
うどいいところに来たね。
Damn. Didn't see it coming. Really didn't. I don't want to say. Damn. Part of me genuinely thought there was gonna be like a happily ever after with Naomi and Rinka. No.
お前がやったのか。
I was gonna say yes.
僕は昔から英雄になるようにと刷り込まれてきた。英雄なんていうのは使う側にとって都合のいい言葉に過ぎない。そんなことは分かっていたけど僕にはそれしかない。両親を知らず友人を知らず仲間も知らなかった。かつての僕にあったのはただすべきことだけ。継続的に与えられる命令をこなしていれば僕は生きることができた。無価値な毎日だ。わけわかんないこと言うなよ。ナオミは
He's trying to tell us his
お
regret.
前を殺した時も僕にとっては命令の一つだった。無価値な毎日の延長で僕は死ぬ。 僕には僕自身にとって無価値な英雄という言葉が送られるはずだった。僕は変わってしまったんだ。
救急、ナオミ、助けなきゃ。ナオミ、ナオミ。
価値ある人生というものを知ってしまった。でも記憶を取り戻した僕はそんなものは望めない。ならせめて僕はお前に価値ある死を送られたい。そう死ねるのは人間だけだ。僕は人間だ。人形なんかじゃないんだ。僕を殺して運命に決着をつけてみせろ。
ふざけんな。
We take you out. I wonder if there's a chance that Naomi will come back. Because the actions of those that were... Like with the old man. He lived there for 5 weeks.
好きにすればいい。
But he got taken out and then his apartment was gone. Because he hadn't lived there for 5 weeks.
これだけ言っておくよ。
ナオミを。
僕だって簡単に殺されるつもりはないよ。
ナオミを返せ。
I need his regret.
こんばんは。
Oh, it's him again.
お嬢さん。辛かったようだけれど、これも一つの運命だ。炎の中で、君はやっと真実を思い出したのだろう。もう見ないふりはできないね。今夜は多く喋るのは無粋なようだね。それでは、簡潔に
Proceed.
ようやく運命と向き合う。
Are we going to remember our regret now? We're going to remember what happened? This is part 1. Because we're on a train. Look up.
僕は英雄になるんだ。
Damn, yeah. Shield her the best we can. Oh, she was unconscious. Damn. At best, a villain.
人間ですらない。ただの人形だ。
Interesting. Oh, damn. Did he strangle us? Is that our cause of death, not fire? This has been an incredible part. Didn't expect nearly all of this. Because that's more information than we got in part 1. I had speculated that it wasn't just fire. It was something else, something more specific, and it was suffocation. Hear the rain here. This is a song that I think is new as well. You said he would, didn't he? I think because she was involved, remember, he remembered her from his own death. He remembered who we were protecting. He was going to target Naomi one way or another. We're going to tell our grandma this? Because... oh, straight to this as well. So it looks like week 5 was a long part, a long video. Week 6 is going to be perhaps shorter.
異様だな。
お前のしかめっ面がか？なんだてめえその反応。
あら、威勢がよろしいですわね。もしかして今宵はあなた様が。
虚勢だ
Are we gonna take out that kid?
おいおい、いい加減あんたたちだけの空気にするのは
He's new.
そろそろ俺も混ぜてくれよ。ちなみに俺も12番のお兄さんに1票だ。職業柄人の嘘には敏感でね。探偵か何かか。さあね、それは内緒さ。俺が不倫になっちゃうのはお断り。
たく、うるせえ連中だ。
They are a little bit more chatty this week.
とっとと始めてくれ。この連中の会話ってのは知性が足りなくていけね
え。言うね、マダム。
メルシー僕とでも答えておこうかい。ま、そこはセンキューの方がいいかな。
お好きな方でどうぞ。
かか、食えねえやつだが、歯ごたえは良さそうだ。
He is the mystery. That's the first time we've had any interaction with 9.
君は
賑やかなのは結構ですけれども、終わりがなさそうですわね。この辺りで始めますわよ、皆様。それでは、
But do we have the regret card
始めますわ。
for you?
回りなさい、運命の大時計。おやおやおや。
No one?
6度目の選定にしてついに脱落者ゼロですわね。皆様が検討なさっている証拠なのでしょうか。
かもしれないね。
それでは今宵の脱落者はなし。これをもって
Well,
選定を終了といたしましょう。
speculated we could do an election with no votes. So I guess this will be a short one, yeah? Week 6 is a short week. Damn, yeah, we are totally affected. It's totally normal. I think we'll end it there. Thankfully, we got Mao. We also got Miharu. But we leave this for the first time with us thinking, that's it. We're giving up. It's totally understandable. Like I said, I feel like whether it was romantic or not, we had feelings for Naomi. And now she's gone and we remember everything. Damn. I still think if we can get rid of you, or someone gets rid of you, there's gotta be a chance Naomi will come back, surely. We'll have to see what happens. That is week 6 finished. And yeah, I'm gonna definitely be wanting to see what happens in week 7 this week. So, come back next Tuesday for that. These videos are going to be long or short, I can't tell. But it's getting real. Real sad, that's for sure. So, until the next Stories on Tuesday video, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, shorts, or even live streams on YouTube. Maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. That's a small YouTube channel. We get no money from YouTube. Over at Ko-fi, we can get donations, including PayPal donations. But we also have subscription tiers, so maybe one of them will interest you. But wherever or whenever I see you again, please take care.